Salutare, dragi prieteni! Suntem într-un interviu în direct cu ambasadorul Retro Mania Oradea 2025, Admiral C4C. O să continui acest interviu în limba engleză. Hello, Admiral. Welcome to Radio Nova Mix.
Hello, good morning. It's my pleasure to be here this morning.
So, how do you feel as an ambassador of Retro Mania Oradea 2025?
It's a great feeling, understanding and knowing exactly what the concert stands for, you know. I was opportune to be at the last edition, which was on the 1st of March, 2025, alongside other beautiful artists like Corona. And it was a great feeling, you know, being in this atmosphere of peace, joy, and intercultural blend, because seeing people like Corona or someone like Corona come all the way from Italy, I coming from America, and having the Romanian audience, everyone interacting and having a great fun is something that I live for, because unity, love, and progress is what I stand by. So it's a beautiful thing to be coming back to Oradea again, and I look forward to that.
Yes, regarding Oradea, tell me, what do you think about this nice city of Romania? I think you come there a few times. What do you think about the city?
Oradea to me, you know, the last time I came, I was in Romania 2 weeks ago, because I had to come see for myself the preparation and how all the organization is going regarding to the Retro Mania happening in September 6th. So I came to Romania 2 weeks ago, and I had the opportunity to spend 5 days in Romania, which out of that 5 days, I spent 4 of those days in Oradea. I even went to the suburb of Oradea, which is a place called Felix. I don't know if you know that area.
Yes, yes. Băile Felix in
It was
Romania, yeah.
it was beautiful, you know. It's summertime. I had the opportunity of staying in a resort that had a lot of Romanians out there. But I think what I noticed is there's a kind of language. I think it's a Hungarian community that is out there in Oradea. So I was able to witness a mixture of Hungarian and Romanian influence, and it was beautiful, you know. So coming over there, I didn't come alone. I came with 2 other Americans, and funny enough, she told me, like, she was like, "What don't you think we have to have a home in Romania?" You know, for her to have said that is because of the beautiful things that she saw. That's why I said that these things like music, festivals, concerts, it's a way of promoting tourism. You understand?
Yes.
I went to the university and I studied travel and tourism management. And not only because I studied at the university, as an artist, I have been able to travel to over 800 cities in this world. And I can tell you what these things do. They do not just bring fun and joy, it actually promotes and gives people knowledge of places they never knew. This lady I'm talking about, she came from America, and there is this mindset they have about, you know, most Americans, they have never been out of America, so they don't know much about places out there. So imagine her coming to Romania, which she might have been hearing some kind of things about Romania that she has never seen for herself. She never saw Romania as a place because she drove. She drove in Romania with, of course, her American driver license. She drove in Romania, and she was like, "Man, this is a beautiful place." I mean, my point is that she was shocked to see and know a Romania she has never heard of, because what she hears about Romania is quite different from what we experienced while we were out there. And to the extent she was like, "I don't mind living here." You understand what that means? For
Yes.
an American to say, I don't mind living here means she has so much fun and felt so much at home, which she wouldn't have ever had to see or understand if she never came to Romania. And the reason why she came was because of this concert. So you see how it connects. That's tourism. So imagine when more of this kind of things are happening in Romania, it enlightens people that out there that have never had a feel of Romania, that only hear about, because I am going to be very frank with you. Most people, especially Romanians that are out here in America, most of them have left Romania for a long time. So the mindset they have is the communist era of Romania. And that's the news and that's the message they're spreading. I was in a Romanian guy's place. Like I told you, I have some businesses in the fashion world. And this guy, he's a big, is known in this city for tailoring. You understand? He does men tailoring. He's Romanian. He's from Sibiu. And when I went to see him for the first time, he was like, "Oh, you having stuff, blah, blah, blah in my city, yeah?" I said, "Yes." And he started telling me about Romania to other Americans that are there. And it was not beautiful. I had to correct him. I said, "Mr. Man, when last did you leave Romania?" And he was like, "Oh, that was a long time." I said, "Please, I would advise you, do not die in America, you know, without going back home. Because I mean, America is a beautiful country, it is a big, I mean, big economy, big money, big all that. But it's not all that people think, because the bigger the money, the bigger the expenditure, the bigger expenses you make. And most people are just slaving away out here. I'm telling you for free. Most people are just slaving away from here, out here. I mean, it's a circle. Get 100,000, spend 120,000, get 100,000, spend 100, and at the end of the day, they have nothing to show for it, but just work, 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 and pay tax. You understand? So these things are what a lot of people are living out here. But whereas they could actually channel their life in a way, places like Romania, I know the wages and the income of Romania is not much, but trust me, the life there is far more relaxing than in places like this. So I told him, "Mr. Man, you've stayed in America for over 30 years, yeah? Right now you might be entitled for some retirement. Go build a house in your hometown and enjoy your retirement money, because with the kind of money you're making out here, you can actually live very good in Romania. And don't be fooled with thinking that Romania you left 30 years ago is the same Romania today. Romania is open, is in the European Union now. You understand? It is in Schengen now. You can travel anywhere around Europe. When it comes to Romania, we always go like to Germany, Switzerland, and it's just like 3 hours away. Meanwhile, in America, for me to go to maybe like, if I'm going to go from here to Chicago, I'm going to be spending like 5 6 hours. Imagine from here to Chicago by flight is by 5 6 hours. So if I'm going to go to Atlanta, because my family stays in Atlanta, I take like 2 flights to Atlanta. You can imagine. So
Yeah.
what my point is, Europe is has a kind of lifestyle that you can actually live a fulfilled, relaxing life and be connected to several other people. And Romania is just a beautiful spot and in the kind of location where you can enjoy not just Romania, but the whole of Europe.
Thank you for the nice words, Admiral, regarding Romania. Yes, it's
It's
beautiful.
not just nice words. It's not just nice words. I'm telling you exactly how it is.
Yes.
And I'm considering, and I'm telling you, having a home in Romania is one of my goal.
Yeah, good luck to fulfill your goal and having a home here because, as you said, it's a nice country. We have mountains, we have sea, we have nice people,
Yes.
we have a nice woman. Yeah, so everything is good here in Romania.
I just
Um,
think what the only thing that Romania needs is and I don't like to talk about that aspect because I'm not a politician. But if the politicians can actually understand the beauty and the resources Romania has, and where Romania is actually located, both in the financial world and also in the geographical world, they should understand that they have to do better by the people and for the people. That's just all Romania needs: good leadership. More more people-oriented leadership that thinks about the people. You understand?
Yes,
Apart from that, I mean, Romania, and I think they're on the right track, because for what we know, Romania 10 years ago is not Romania today. So that means there's progress.
yes, you're right. There's a progress because if there isn't any progress, then we die. We have to progress. We have to go further. Yeah, exactly. The technology is evolving. We are evolving. Earth is evolving. So we have
Yeah.
to keep the how to say it. We have
You
to
have you have to be up to date with the
up to
time.
date. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I got you.
So. Let's talk about again regarding the concert in Oradea on the 6th of September.
Okay.
What can you tell us about the troops that are going to sing over there?
Um, as you have seen the lineup, for those that are into real music, I call it real music because I am opportune. I am not. I am still. You know, I am opportune to have come into music by studying people like this. Yeah, the 90s music, the 80s music, you know, have remained the core foundation for most of the kind of music that or genre we have today. So every time I have an opportunity to be in the midst of these people, I feel very grateful. And this is the kind of feeling I want anyone that's really love music, enjoy to have fun, to have in the back of the mind when they're coming for this concert. From the likes of Kaoma, Gypsy King, No Mercy, who is out here with me also in America. He's coming. I think he's going to be coming in on the 5th of September, because I just checked his flight before I came up here. These names, they have been able to deliver not just good music, but also spectacular live performances. So one thing I'm going to assure anyone that is buying a ticket, or anyone that is looking forward to the 6th of September at the Oradea Arena, is they're going to have a night of unlimited fun. It's not something that you can even think about. It's something that you have names that have been able to deliver for over, some of them for over 20 years now. And having me know that, I mean, as many know as the new era guy in the midst of these people, I believe I have been able to establish myself as a performer extraordinary, like Romanians call me. Say, you know. So when coming on the 6th of September, I just want you to make sure that you go get a very good shoes, tight up your shoes very well, because you're gonna be dancing all night and you're gonna be having the fun of your life in a
Yes.
very beautiful city and secured place. Because I was there, I was in Oradea on the 1st of March. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. So I look forward to being there again.
You said something about the 90s music. This is my
Yeah.
next question about this subject. What do you think about this 90s phenomenon, about this retro? Because here in Romania, and I think that not also in Romania and all other countries also, is this 90 music nostalgia festivals that are getting around and have many participants. What do you think about this 90s?
90s music remains the bedrock of what we have going on now. One thing about the media, no disrespect to you, because I mean you are also in the media, but the mainstream media always try to paint a different narrative. If you look at the music that is buzzing now, I'm talking about music that is out there. I mean, on the charts, from radio to dance chart and the rest of them, you see names that you begin to question the reality of these charts, the way the mainstream media try to make it to sound. You know why I say so? Because if you are a traveler, if you're out there, if you're the kind of guy like me, I am out there, I am outside always, from the airports to the pubs to the banks. I mean, the public places, the most credible public places where you go. If you listen to the music that is playing at the background, it's always the 90s music. So where are the guys that they show us on the charts, that they show us on the maybe TVs and radios always, in relationship to the real life things you see every day? When I go to the bank to make transactions on the radio out there, I'm hearing No Mercy, where do you go? I'm not hearing all the people that are in the charts. Even in movies, most of the movies you see today, the soundtracks you see there are still either the music of the 90s or music that has got, we call it samples or extract from the 90s. So my point is, the 90s music has become like a foundation of the bedrock of what we live even today. It is clear that anything you do without the 90s music, when it has to do with entertainment, is not real. Even if you go to the clubs, they're still playing music from the 90s. It's music of the 90s that keep people on their feet always in the clubs. I mean, when the sound comes, hey, it's still the music of the 90s. So there's a big difference between trend, when they say this is trending. It's like, do you know the food called noodles? Noodles,
Yeah.
noodles is 2 minutes. 2 minutes is done. You quick, it's fast food, it's done and it's gone. But the
Yes.
real food, the soul food, I mean, like Mama Liga, you spend time cooking Mama Liga, and after that, when you eat the food, you're eating real food into your belly. So I will call the music of today, though this is my era, but the difference between artists like me is that most of my music has come from the foundation of me listening and studying music of the 90s. And I am one of those artists that's opportune to have built a very strong relationship with most of these artists. They see me as the younger brother, and we have this mutual respect among them, and I learned a lot from them, and I put it in my music. That's why, even if you don't get to hear my music on the radio, you always see Admiral C4C in concert, because there's a difference between what you force people to hear on the radio and what people want to see and want to listen to when they want to pay their hard-earned money to go to concerts. So music of the 90s remain the bedrock, and
Yes.
I don't see it disappearing anytime from now. I would only advise any artist, if you want to become a good artist, if you want your music to stand the test of time, it's good to innovate. It's good to bring something new to the table, but study what the people in the past have done and try to see how you can inculcate such into your music today. And I assure you, in the next 20 years, you'll still be relevant.
Right. You said something about your music. This is my next question for you, Admiral. Tell me, please, tell me something about your music. If you have new music right now, if you're getting ready, something, maybe a collaboration
You
with
know,
other groups.
one thing about a creator, we stay creating. We keep creating. I have a catalog of over 400 songs right in my laptop. You understand? So it's something that every day we're creating, every day we're working. And right now, I have some very beautiful songs I have worked on, and there is one that I'm actually looking forward to pushing out very soon with a very, very prominent Romanian artist. You know, this guy is someone I have watched for a while. I don't want to let the cat out of the bag now. I've been watching this guy for a while. And like I said, I do not do mainstream or because you're on radio, because you're this. No. I always want to do something that I know connects to the people. You understand?
Yes.
Connects to the people. I don't believe in charts. I don't believe in statistics. I believe in reality, what I see. So I've seen this guy and the way he's accepted among his people in Romania and the way they love his music. And I see him as a performer that can actually hold a microphone and sing and perform. So I found interest in him, and we're working on a new project which will hopefully hit Romania before the end of this year.
Oh,
As a
nice.
matter of fact, I should be in Romania again to do the musical video very soon.
Nice. I'm very glad that you are collaborating also with Romanian artists.
Yeah, and I would love to see more of that. You know, I would love to see more of that. Like I say, I have a lot to say about Romania because I frequent Romania. I have done a lot of tours in Romania, a lot. If I've not performed, I've performed in over 800 concerts in Romania. Over 800 concerts in
Nice.
Romania, from um, festivals to concerts to even private events. And I'm telling you, Romania needs to step up when it has to do with music. The funny thing when I say step up, I don't mean Romanian musicians because Romania has beautiful, spectacular musicians. But I'm talking about the industry itself. You understand? The
Yes.
industry itself. And it takes a lot. When I say industry, a lot of people and stakeholders are involved. You understand? I just, it's not, I don't want to spend this interview talking about that, but I just want to throw a little bit of hint in it. There's a lot of talent in Romania that needs to be enhanced for real. So I would just advise the stakeholders, throw away politics, throw away bureaucracy, throw away sentiment, throw it all away if you really want to succeed. I'm originally from a country called Nigeria. That's where my father is from. So I also was opportune to spend my teenage years in that country. I will tell you a secret. Should you want to hear the secret? When I was a teenager, and I'm coming to the Romanian team, when I was a teenager, the only kind of music we hear was the likes of Michael Jackson, hip hop, Snoop Dogg, and the rest of them. You know, nobody was interested in hearing any local content. Nobody was. It was nowhere. In short, that was one of the things that made me even okay. I left. I left to the Western world. You know, because I was one of those that was like, excuse me, how can you succeed if you don't embrace your local artists? Nobody wants to hear anything local then. I left. Fast forward to today. Nigerian artists are one of the biggest artists in the world. You know it. If you, I mean, you're in the radio, must have heard about the genre called Afrobeat. Afrobeat is top three biggest genre now from Nigeria, originated from Nigeria. My point I'm trying to make is, those days, everybody wanted to do yo, hey, yo, this to be like an American.
Yeah.
It didn't get them nowhere. You cannot be more Catholic than the Pope. You understand? The Pope is is the biggest Catholic. You cannot be more Catholic than the Pope. So what I'm trying to say is you trying to be someone else will never get you anywhere. But originality is what is going to show you to the world. The good thing that changed the whole of Nigerian African music is they sat back. They withdrew themselves from trying to be Americans. They withdrew themselves from trying to be Europeans, and they embraced the local culture with the local language. Afrobeat, if you, I mean, you know Afrobeat. Most of the music that you're listening in Afrobeat, I'm sure you don't even know what they're saying. They're speaking African, Nigerian languages. But the rhythm and the flow and everything, they were able to sell it to the world because the world was like, when internet came out, that was what broke the whole thing. Internet came out, people started going and showcasing themselves. And they got the people to get interested in something they've never heard before. I see the same thing happening in Romania. If the people understand, I am looking at Romania. Remember, I am a foreigner, so I'm looking to Romania from a foreign perspective. What I see is not what you're saying, but I'm telling you the truth. If Romanian stakeholders will ever listen, I've said this in a couple of interviews before, but that was some couple of years ago. But now you can see it happening. Afrobeat is the biggest thing now. The same thing I'm telling them, I'm telling Romanians, embrace your culture. I've seen beautiful artists, beautiful music, beautiful compositions that Romanian artists are making, but your in the industry there is trying to choke them, not for people not to hear them because they think that, oh, that kind of thing shouldn't be heard. I will tell you something funny. Every time I go around Romanians here, they still play those kind of music in their parties in America. Those are the big music. You know, if you go to American Romanian parties here or any Romanian here, they're not playing what you hear on radio in Romania or on TV in Romania. They're playing those things that I hear. I know what I'm talking about. Romanian local traditional songs. Imagine when you take this kind of talent and you fine tune it, you know, in a kind of production and instrumentation, you will see what the world is going to do because the world wants something fresh. And Romania is a virgin land. I call it a virgin land. So many fresh things out there that people need to see. And whether you like it or not, you know about America. One of the biggest, I think is the second largest revenue of America is entertainment. Entertainment. So you can imagine, and I'm telling you now from someone that I originated from Nigeria. Nigeria is a country that I'm not ashamed to say it. Zero presence of the government. The politicians are the most, in short, I don't want to go there. Let's just leave it there. But the youths have been able to carve out a niche for themselves and be able to live good life by their talent and their efforts, which music and entertainment is one of the biggest things that is making. I mean, Nigerian youths would have been dead now without music. Without music. So that's what I'm trying to make you understand. You don't know the power of music, the kind of revenue, the kind of social status it could do to elevate the life of Romanian youths. And this is what I want them to tap into.
Nice. Thank you very much, Admiral. We are getting close to the end of this interview. We have 3 minutes left.
Okay.
For the final, Admiral, last question. What message do you transmit to your fans from Romania and the one that will come to the concert in Oradea?
Okay. The message I'm going to say out to my fans, I'm going to say it clear now. For a while, it looks like, oh, where's Admiral? I took out time to take care of some serious family issues. I just had a baby boy. My wife just gave
Congratulations.
birth to a baby boy. Thank you
Congratulations.
very much. And I got to a level in life where I decided to invest a lot. Again, this is an advice to anyone that cares to know. When you're popping in music, try to understand that everything has time. Everything has time. So I with my business sense, I knew it was time for me to, shift back a little and make a kind of a lot of investment, solidify a lot of investment in different kind of businesses. So I ventured into fashion. I run two. Well, I mean, one is the bridal store, which is the biggest bridal store in Portland. It's called Bridal Exclusive, and another one called Irina Shalom. My wife is a fashion designer, though, one of the most prominent fashion designers in Portland. So I took out time to make sure that I solidify my family and the future for them, with, of course, the revenue I got from music and all these years and the rest of them. So this is why they have not seen me for a while. But now my son is born, I'm more relaxed with the family thing, and they should be ready to get and see the more explosive Admiral like they have ever seen before. Because right now, I'm real ready to come back and give them undiluted good music. I have a lot of good music coming out this year and a lot of concerts. They should just stick to my Instagram, because right there, whatever I post there is the most genuine thing you will ever see about me. So my Facebook and my Instagram, they should stay locked down. A lot of concerts coming after Oradea. I have another one in Cebu. I have another one in Craiova in October. So they should watch out. A lot of crazy things coming out with a lot of beautiful artists.
Yes, nice. That's nice.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for this nice interview, Admiral. See you at the concert. Have a nice day over there in America. Greetings from Romania.
Thank you. It's a brand new day. It's a hustling day. I'm going to be kicking up now. More business and more things to take care of. Thank you for this interview. I really very much appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye.